Alrighty. We're back at it. Playing with Kerbals. Yeah, I think this is the right one. 8 year 8, 240. Yeah, that should be the right one. I can never remember. Oh, hey. It's a glorious sunrise over the Space Center today. A sunrise unlike any other. Yeah, it's really not. Now, I seem to think that we. we did some reorganizing last time, if I remember correctly. And it just about broke things. Um, I'm trying to remember. I want to say that we. Yeah. Uh-huh. Um, because I want to say that we moved this whole unit, or maybe we hadn't. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what we had done because I seem to think we had relocated our space lab. What a rocket. I think this is our. Yes. Hey, Vulcan, how's it going? Okay, so yeah, this is our target space station. I seem to think when we tried to do this, things didn't go exactly as planned. And it went horribly wrong. Um, Yeah, that was the supplemental space station that we built for the existing space station so that we could separate them and make them a little longer and larger and improve the ability to collect science. And I'm trying to remember exactly how we were gonna do this. This is empty, isn't it? Yes, because this is all out of fuel. So we need to rename this vessel. Where is that? Rename vessel right there. Out of gas. I should just label it as debris. There, that'll remind me what it is. Maybe we'll bring a refueler up here and okay. Um so here's the issue. I seem to think that what we needed to do. Who's forever alone? Oh yeah. I don't remember what we built this guy for. I just know it was a deep space probe for something. I think it's scheduled to go somewhere. Don't quite remember why we built this one. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. Okay, apparently this doesn't qualify as a power generator. That's right. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're just going to do this. That's flying pretty close to the sun there. So where do we have orbit-wise here now? So if we should pick up a lot of speed coming down here. Alright, so that thing's gonna do a heavy burn. Point this thing towards our... Oh, thank you very much, man. So what you do is you come in here, right click, come down here to rename a vessel, and then you just type this in, Forever Alone. Or you can type it in to be I Hate Kerbals. Whatever you'd like. But yeah, it's just you click anywhere on the module, or on the control module, the module that's controlling things, rather it's the command module or the probe body, whatever, and then click on the rename vessel from there. Eventually this thing's going to be too far out of range to communicate, and the engines will just be in forever power. But we'll come back to that. We have 84 days for that. Hey, Vulcan, or Vulcan. Hey, Celtic, how's it going, man? I was looking right at his name, still couldn't say it. That's because I'm not paying attention. Alright, so I think we tried to move that space station before, and it went terribly wrong. So, Eva Diva still has 1 year, 71 days, and 51 hours before it's got to make its node. Water Rocket is our target. Ultra Science is our old science lab. And I want to be able to take the Ultra Science and merge it with Water Rocket. Yeah, yeah. And that's one of the reasons why it's a positive thing to rename. Now I think if I separate just from here, I should have what we need. Because we got reaction control on that. Yeah, we do. Okay. Because I know last time when I tried to take this whole thing, it was just too much. So let's go ahead and separate from here. I think I need to be on this one. There we go. Yeah, 4 science labs. They're not generating much science, though. But this is why I'm taking them to the larger science lab. Yeah, it's already starting to... twist and shout there. Which one's doing the thrusting here? Oh, it is that one. What a rocket. Set as target. I seem to think that this thing was not rendezvousing very well. Let's go 300 meters a second. I want to disengage that for just 1 second. See how we're chasing that node around? That was the problem. These should all be fuel driven, yeah. I just wanted to be as far enough away from this as possible. I don't think I have an engineer to move those ports either, but that would be pretty interesting if we could move those ports. I do have those engines running, right? Yeah, they're active. Two minutes. That should be able to rotate around. We have an overabundance of power, so we may as well utilize it instead of using the RCS, which is going to throw us off. Even though these reaction control wheels on here, don't fire early. I think that was the other problem we were having too, is it was firing those engines early. What if we set these RCS up? I gotta do that on every single one of them, aren't I? One hour, 6 minutes. Oh, that's plenty of time. Let's just hope this stupid thing doesn't fire off early. That's what it did last time, and it screwed everything up. So I seem to think it made that first initial burn okay, but it was this rendezvous burn that it screwed up every time. It kept firing those things off. I've got to watch this really, really close. Because I got to be ready to disengage and shut the engine down real fast. Okay, good. It didn't do it that time. There's our target. Start burn in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna move closer. That's a 1-minute turn, so we're gonna shut the RCS off. We'll do the RCS in small bursts. Give it a little less thrust. That seemed better. See, sometimes you just have to be smarter than the average computer. This should be our braking burn here. Gorgeous. I think reducing that thrust was a good move. Let's disable that autopilot for now. We're going to control from here. Drift a little closer. As soon as that gets to 200, we'll be able to target that port there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. It's got to get down to 199. That port's not backwards, is it? Control from here. Yeah. It's controlling from there. Oh, set a start. Okay, there we go. Those things are going to rotate all the way around and be pointing the direction I don't want them to be pointing. We'll see how it goes. I don't know why this failed so badly the first few times I tried it. See how this goes. Should start to see a move over here. These other 5 emails. Alright. I forgot to get the docking camera mod installed again. We still have a ton of fuel left. Now this had a command ring on it, right? Yeah, right there. There's our guidance system right there. So we can go get the other half and bring it up. Tee-hee! It's going to slowly slow us down here. Aim camera. There. Now we can go whoosh. No, no. I thought we could look through that. Here, we'll do a whole cam. See how that little target's moving around in there? That's how you know it's lined up. There we go. We can see it this way. It's pushing us through it. slowing us down. We're gonna hit pretty hard. Nice. All right. All right, so that has no fuel in it. In and in. Okay, that one's empty, so we don't need him anymore. And we want to go with this section here. Drain that section of the ship. Okay. Now we want to go here. That one should be empty, yeah. So we're going to go here and here. And we want to go here, in and in. And we want to go here and here, and we want to go here, and we want to go in and in. Nine months, 4 days, 8 hours. Yay! Alright, so that's empty, that's empty. No, that's not empty. Let's go here and here. Let's go in and in. And this doesn't have a control module on it, does it? Yeah, that's just a dead hulk in space now. Okay. Now, is that going to interfere with that? I think it will. So we're going to collapse these, well, I don't think we can collapse the radiators. But I don't think there's anybody in this crew, is there? Yeah, it's just these 6. These aren't crewed. No scientists. We're gonna bring up a crap ton more scientists. Alright, let's go back to our planet view. Set as target. Rontasfus. And we got a full tank of gas. Yeah, that nose is pitching up. Oh crap. Nah, I think we're far enough away from them. Quit fwibbity fwobbity. Control from here. And just a little bit of boost. I'd probably up that booster just a bit. Take it to 10. 28 minutes for this intercept. Wow. That's a major slowdown. Now, again, I'm going to hover over my keys here in case this thing decides it wants to suddenly go full burn at 28 minutes. This thing's stupid that way. Alright, it's auto warping. Yay! Well, we're burning. It's a nice slow burn. I wonder if I could shut one of those engines down now. That's okay. It's coming down nice and slow, which is perfect. Because we don't want to rush this, right? We got lots of time. I mean, this node is still 1 hour and 5 minutes away, so doing a nice slow burn is perfect. Delete those. Oh no, why are we on fire? Oh, that's why. I'm impressed that battery's retaining power, man. It's holding our power good. I think we got electric charge down here too, don't we? Oh no, our electric charge is in our right there. One hour and 3 minutes for that rotational burn. Let her flippity flop, because that's going to be our braking burn for when we encounter the our target. Hey, time warp. Making another burn again. They're pulsing. 1.32 meters a second. We need to bump that up just a bit. That's probably good. 4 meters a second. You know, those rocket motors there are the same design as the F1 engines for the Saturn V. Almost exactly. Because you got that diverter to help go into the cooling coils here. You've got your strut supports for each individual engine for the gimbals. Let's go center. Now it looks like it's rotating on the center instead of this back end here. I thought this thing was going to rotate faster. This thing probably would have been more stable if I had moved these guys right up onto here. Probably should have had these right here in the dead center. That could be what's throwing me off. It's these guys here when they should have been here. That's an inclination change, isn't it? And there's our target. Oh, it might be a braking burn. It is 58 meters a second. That could be a braking burn. One day, 2 hours, 35 minutes for our new intercept. $11.5 phases. Alrighty. Well, we're just gonna let this run for a minute then, I guess. I mean, what else we got going on? We're just burning things up right now. Alright, we're time warping. Which is good. At least we're not like way super low and it's gonna take us forever to make those changes. 20 minutes to make that turn. I think we'll make it. It's actually turning pretty quick. It's a pretty nice rotation. Is it? It is getting ready to do its burn. Because there's our target right there. So we're going to start billowing down onto it. Billowing down? Barreling down. Chase. Yeah, I can English tonight. Apparently you can't because you just screwed it up. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is taking what fuel's left in here, putting it in here, kicking that tank off, and just taking this feller. Alright, we're not going to make that node, so we're going to do the same thing we did last time. That's a weird sound. Almost there. Two 10, 2 9, 2 8, 2 6, 2 5, 2 4, 2 3. Set as target. We shouldn't have too much fuel in there, but I want to take this guy with me. So I think I'm going to pull this tank off, bring this guy with me. Because we need that little pusher guy to help us not remodulate. Relocate some things. It's our station builder. It's what I'm saying here, right? Okay. While this is doing this thing, I'm gonna go take a real quick break. I'll be right back, guys. They haven't come together yet? What the heck, man? I was thinking they were all together by the time I got back. Small little bursts. Keep it all in line. Awesome. Alright, so now we need to go. We just go out, out. Dunk. You got fuel in you? You sure do, little buddy. Oops. I gotta switch crafts. This is empty. Yes. Ting! Control from here. You're gonna smash right into that, aren't you? It. Of course you were. I gotta bring him with us. So you can't do neat. Well, I mean, I guess you could do neat stuff like this with a space plane, but this is more fun. Alright, we want to stop science. Because we can't have science running while we're relocating things. Retract. 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 Control from here. Well, what do you mean? What map pack is this? I mean, look at how far out this goes. I mean, that's like 28 years just to get to that. You don't think this is challenging? Alright, that's our target. Let's fast forward a bit and let that thing get out of our way. I mean, yeah, I've challenged myself pretty good. I mean, like I said, I've never landed on Eve. So, I'm getting to that point. Oh, because I don't have auto warp engaged. That's why. I'm like, why is this not sped up yet? This will also give me a lot of reason to, shuttle Kerbals back and forth between the space station. $20 for that one. Why is it saying I'm going to be out of fuel? I don't understand why it's telling me I'm going to be out of fuel. I'm ready. I'm poised and ready to disable autopilot and kick the engines off. I don't understand why it says I'll be out of fuel here. I got 3,700 meters a second here. Alright, that was weird, because now it's... I don't know what it was doing there. That was bizarro world. You know, I wonder if it was basing it off of the monopropellant it had left. I wonder if that's what it was. Did I break that other... Oh, okay. Did I break that other solar panel off? No. It barely missed it. Would be just my luck. 1 hour, 5 minutes. Here we go again. Give ourselves some charging while we're waiting for this maneuver. Getting set up for our braking maneuver. That put us at 1.1 kilometers. Where are they at? They're way over here. There we go. There's our target. $11 seconds to burn. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that was a slight hesitation. You know, it looks like a braking maneuver, but it's actually a speeding up maneuver. We're actually speeding up to match the speed of our target. So it's not really a braking maneuver. Even though the target's slowing down, but we're speeding up to match its orbit. We're getting on the highway, trying to match its speed. Oh, because we've got that. That thing's getting awful big in the window. Go ahead and get docking set up. Bring our thrust down a little bit more. Golden. Disengage. We're coming in. Thing maneuvers like a Chrysler Imperial. You're probably not far off. I think it probably does maneuver like some of the older 60s, 70s cars. Just big old boats, right? It's like I say, thing moves like a pregnant yak. We may end up just getting this thing done here and having to call it a night, guys, because we're running out of time here. Well, I don't know why. Yeah, no, I had a '72 LeSabre, 4-door, which was the big boy, and my dad actually had 1980 Buick Electra as well, so I did drive an Electra. I also drove a 66 Coronet, a 66 Charger, and I think those were the only big cars that I drove that I owned. Anyway, a buddy of mine used to buy a bunch of those. He had a what was it? A '71. Was it a Lincoln Continental or a Lincoln Town Car? But that thing was huge. I mean, that thing was huge. I don't know what the wheelbase on that one was, but that thing, I think it was like almost 9.5 feet long. It was long. The trunk was like 4 trunks put together. It's a massive vehicle. Wow. Okay. I have got one massive, massive space station here now. We gotta unpin that. There we go. That's the one with the fuel. Okay. Out, out. Fill it all up so we can get rid of this big old tank. Looks 5 miles long like Babylon 5. Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of those trunks were like that. You could hide a lot of stuff in a trunk. Yeah, they sit there and talk about cargo capacity. Those 60s and 70s cars, they don't understand what cargo capacity was on some of those things. Let's see, so that's empty. Empty, 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 empty. Oh, no, absolutely. There were jokes about that. You know, a lot of the newer, smaller foreign cars are coming out. People are like, you could fit, like the Volkswagen Beetle, right? Some of the jokes where you could fit an entire Volkswagen Beetle in the trunk of a Cadillac, just from how massive the trunks were. Okay. And let's go ahead and just nudge out of his way a bit. Okay, so here's my plan. We're going to take this one end of this, probably this guy here, and move it to this end here. And I think I've got a separator in here somewhere, don't I? Aim camera here. Gotta remember where my separators are. Oh no, those are all far for the course. Okay. We may not need this node block anymore. I think we could probably stow these. Now that we'll have these much larger and more efficient solar cells up here. Okay. How much fuel does he have in him? He's got enough. You know what? I think I'll keep this node. But I'm going to come up with a girder to space it out. And then I'm going to bring up another node for the other side so we have additional attachment points. But we no longer need you. So you're going to wave bye-bye. You're home early. It was like, it's only 9:49. They get mad at you and say, go away? No soup for you?
Everything just ended early.
Well, good.
Yeah.
We're playing Kerbals.
Yay, Kerbal.
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 I got this great big motor here that's still got tons of fuel in it.
Yay.
I no longer need it. So I think I'm just going to let it float around up here in case something needs to refuel.
Why not?
That's what I said. Why not?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, we'll get hit with it in the next couple weeks. We're already going in like a half an hour before we usually do.
I don't know if you heard that or not, Vulcan. Did you hear her okay? I hope so. Alright, so that's drifting away. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That one's drifting away. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
No. Heard retro rockets. Okay, so what'd you say?
Okay. So, it's definitely the lull before the storm, but they've already got us coming in a half an hour earlier than the usual start time.
So yeah,
Got that?
he probably heard that time. Because everything was quiet.
For once.
For once. For once. Just for once. Alright, you are going to undock from here. And we are going to go. We didn't make dinner, so you'll have to make something for yourself.
Are there still dumplings left?
There should still be dumplings left, yes.
Okay. That was my plan.
Control from here. And we need to go set target. retract these radiators. Oh, wait. Control from here. Set as target. It's all gone wrong! Oh, that little... Well, looks like I'm bringing an engineer up. I can't believe... I engaged the autopilot without clearing the vessel first, and then it just went boop boop and busted everything up. Oh my gosh. See, I'm getting tired. That's why those mistakes were made. It's uh, okay. Now we need to control from here. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just did that. Well, I mean, rearranging things in orbit happens, you know? I mean, that's just normal. If NASA, if it's good enough for NASA, it's good enough for me. That's my. But you know, I've got an engineer who can come up and fix this. I need to fix this comm array anyway. That's all borked, and that guy's all borked. So, oh no, one solar panel. I saved a solar panel. Okay, we're gonna retract that for now. See, so it's not all bad. We just need to come up with some repair kits and. I lost all of my radiators and solar panels on this vessel, including this little fella here.
Is that the guy you want to dock him with?
Yep, that's what I'm docking to.
So you're trying to make like a little space organization?
You mean a space station? Yes, yeah. I'm making a space station. A station for space.
Hi, Vulcan.
You know, I may not even repair those radiators. I may just leave those radiators off, but... I need to put a new battery in this. Can you go find me a 9-volt?
She was grumpy when we...
Who, Polly? No.
You were here and we had to vacuum out the porch for like...
Say hello again, Cal.
Hello.
He needs to be getting ready to go up and go to bed, but he heard me say, it's all gone wrong, and wanted to see what had all gone wrong. So, that's what he does. He likes to come laugh at his dad because...
You funny. What? This is the least funny man I have ever met in my life. You sure about that?
Yep.
Sure?
Testified.
Sure? Are you 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 sure?
Much better. That's in Celsius, though. There we go. Trying to remember what you said about UPS and FedEx. Ah, yes. That. I remember now. Okay, so now that we got that done... I am wondering if we should fuse some things together here. No, because I still want to come up with some nodes. Well, do I though? Hold on. I gotta think about this. Because those look like they will definitely... Those things are going the wrong way. Oh, I guess I won't. Well, trying to see if they're going to clear that vessel there. It looks like they will. Okay. Wonder if I should just rotate this way. There's nobody in that one, is there? Nope. Alright. So we're gonna need a bunch of repair kits. But we need probably 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 more scientists. Alright, let's go ahead and restart our science. We got plenty of cargo slots too. So yeah, we'll want a girder to go here. And then we'll want to extend this out and put a girder here. And then we can have these extended again. I thought this thing had a better communicator on it. Whoa. What is all this? Oh. No scientists. I forgot what the quarks were. Ooh. Okay. So, did it store it? Okay, so it collected that one. Okay. So now we can pick something else. So I think what this is doing is it's enhancing the science of... Okay, so we're going to stop on that for now. Alright. Well, we got our new space station up and going. Everyone's fat and happy. Have I shut those engines down? Yes. So those don't actually produce thrust in the sense. Let's, Mega Pusher. Let's... Is this still... That's a very good question. Is this still Ultra Science? Let's see here. Rename vessel. Water rocket. No, we want this. Ultra Science V 2.0. There. Alright. We need to do a repair mission. Because that poor thing, it's tore up pretty good. So, we're gonna have to send up a maintenance crew and do some maintenance. So, I think we already have a craft ready for that. Let's see. It's made of cheese. What vessel is that? I don't think we want to take that vessel. What was this guy? We don't want that one. The Kerbusson. Oh yeah, the Kerbusson. I think that's the one we want. But we need to make a slight change. Let's delete fairing. That fairing can auto-stage itself, right? If not, we have that. But I need to build something special. So I need to come in here, remove that. We need to come into structure. And we need to go with, how big is this guy? Huge. No, we can't do that. How big is this guy? What about that? It'd be better if it were square. What if we were to go with... That guy's tiny. What if we would just go with this? Regular square girder. Gets pretty heavy there, doesn't it? Adds about 3 tons. .4 tons. How much does 0.125 0.00? So that would be a lot lighter. Oh, way lighter. That only adds about, well, 478 to 542. Crack out my old calculator here. 542 minus 478. That's only 0.6. That's only like half a ton. Not even half a ton. Like 0.064 tons. We're going with that guy. But then we wouldn't be able to pass through that, would we? If we were to put another... They don't have a... I guess maybe we could do like a little fuselage piece or something. Just wonder if they had like a pass-through tunnel or something here. See, that's almost a little long. If this was like half that. I'm trying to figure out how I can build this. Well, let's try this and see what happens. If we don't like it, we can change it. Crew. Pilot, engineer. Awesome. Scientist. 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 Actually, we want to reverse these two so that he's controlling that main pod there. Bill can sit in any of them that he wants. Okay. Now, open this up. Utility, where's my EVA repair kits? Is that under cargo? Yep, EVA repair kit. It's too big. But I think these will fit. Too big. I don't think we'll need that. Okay. Just grasping at straws at this point. You know what we could take with this? They really all need... I don't think they do. Well, Bill does. He doesn't need a parachute, though. What do they need parachutes for? What are they, skydiving in space? Come on. Grab some additional ladders here. Okay, that should be good. What happened to our... Oh, those are engineers. We don't want engineers. We want scientists. Wait, what happened to... What's all gone wrong? There's only one pilot who's right for the mission, and that's McJeb. Or that's Jebediah. Okay. Scientist, scientist, engineer, scientist. Got it. I think we're good to go. Always check your staging. Yeah, well, it is a giant rocket. It is a giant Q-tip that's powered by a rocket, yes. Oh, did we not... Do we not have parachutes on this thing? How are we going to bring this thing home without parachutes? I almost forgot a very crucial piece of the puzzle here, and that was parachutes. Alright. The Kerbussin. Hope we had the fuel to get to where we're going. That would really suck if we didn't have the fuel. It's gonna really suck if we don't have the fuel. Oh, we'll run out of fuel again on the way to the rescue mission. We'll have to rescue the rescuers. Oh, this is all gonna go wrong. All right. Let's set this for 2. Let's go 1980. It's a good number. No good's gonna come out of this. Absolutely no good is gonna come out of this. The center engine is off. Well, it pushed us well through max Q. Ooh, too early. We staged the fairing way too early. And I mean way too early. That's okay. We were aerodynamical enough that it didn't make a difference. I don't think we're gonna have enough fuel, guys. This little rocket's a kick in the pants, man. It we might have enough fuel to make it. We are in orbit. I'm not going to use any monopropellant to make this maneuver. Still have a 425 meter a second burn to circularize this thing. Shouldn't take too much for our rendezvous. I think we'll be I think we'll be okay with the fuel. I'm kind of surprised that this thing has the oomph to get to where she needs to go. I do build a fairly decent rocket. I really do. It's 22 seconds. That's going to put us just on that inner track there. Perfect. 724 meters a second left. All right, Rondas Vos. We want to go, not Mega Pusher. 3.3 meters a second. It's our inclination change. So we were not far off inclination-wise, which is good. This thing's lazy. I need to get some. I should have put some more fish on it. Okay, we're fast forwarding. I say fast forwarding. We're warping to where we need to go. Slowly maneuvering over there. It's just a slow roll. That's all it is. This thing doesn't even have any reaction control wheels on the booster side. Yeah, it didn't take long. There was a little spit in the bucket. Two hours, 3 minutes. That should be our intercept, which it looks like it is. Mega Pusher. I think that's just that fuel tank. Because, you know, the one thing we need is a giant fuel tank floating around in space that's doing absolutely nothing. I think we're going to miss this node. That's okay. We need to go in. That moves the center of gravity forward, which should allow it to rotate a little faster. It's not much, but because all of our reaction controls up top here, so. I wonder if I should just kick that elephant loose and go with the this guy up here. The microbus. Trying to think of a name for it. I have a name. I'm just trying to think of a name. Because, you know, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm ready for sleep. Someone whooped me. Who just whooped me? Discord. Yeah, the majority of consumer equipment doesn't use registered or ECC memory, so it's no surprise. This is why I wonder if I should just kick that elephant off its back. I think we're getting further away from it. I think we missed our intercept. I think that engine's firing a little early too. Had to kick that bucket of waste paper loose. That's right, this thing wasn't very well balanced, was it? Just making ever so slight corrections to the speed while we slowly roll in on it. It's also trying to keep it straight too. Which makes me wonder where the unbalance is. Because I thought I had it balanced pretty well, but I don't know. There. We'll see how that fits over here. We're gonna have a lot to repair. That's why we brought up an engineer. Who's a good girl? Who's my good girl? Huh? She's complaining to me because I haven't gone upstairs and gone to bed yet. She's looking at me saying, "It's bedtime. Why are we still sitting here?" And I have to tell you, kind of starting to agree with her. So my answer to you, dog, is I don't know. You just make me look tired. Okay. Yeah, you heard me. She makes me look tired. So, what I need to calculate is what this thing's gonna need to deorbit. And only put that exact amount of fuel onto the vessel. Yeah, a lot of debris. We got this guy here, this guy here. I'm sure there's more of it hanging around this feller. I'm gonna have to do a mission where I do nothing but debris cleanup and maybe bring some really large tanks up here and just fill them up with all the fuel that's floating around. That might be just the right length. Yep, that's perfect. That'll clear those things just right. Okay. We need to have you. Where's all my stuff? There we go. Now, I could have swore I had dumped some parachutes and stuff. Why do I have parachutes again? Does he need to have EVA repair kits on him if he goes out? Alright, Bill. Where is he? There's Bob. There he is. Yeah, you just gotta go real slow. Just gently tap those keys. Yeah, I think those things are barely clearing that. Yeah, they're barely clearing that piece of equipment. No, we're not moving very fast. We're just putting along. He's got the sun at his back. This is like going along the length of Discovery here. Four repair kits required. I think I'd much rather do this up here. Extend. Ah, clicked off the screen. Dang it. Why won't it let me open this hatch? Is it backwards? That didn't make any sense. Something's backwards. Well, the whole point was that I would be able to pass through all this stuff. He's having fun. He's having a good time. Bored. Aim camera. Did it restock my 4? Looks like it did. Maybe I should go back out. Alright, first, we gotta transfer crew. Transfer to here. No crew on part, okay. Let's transfer the crew down here. And now we can EVA. Now he doesn't have to float as far to come back down here. He has an EV. Did that or did that not add? Maybe I put it in my seat, not on my person. It says it's in its inventory. I am so confused right now. That time it worked. Alright. Let's walk down the spine again. Can I fix this one? Can I fix... Oh, they're all fixed. Okay. So that little fella has power again. Worm. And we board again. Let's see if he still has... He does. He still has 4. Well, maybe we should come down and repair these. Where's the monopropellant? Oh, because the vessel has more. Okay, never mind. Alright, Bill. Let's go EVA again. We got a couple of big things to repair this time. Man, look at the size of this thing compared to just this little Kerbal, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was not what I expected. Alright, now he should be able to get out okay. I'd like to know what he got into, because there he is. I thought I had, because I didn't do the little trick thing. This is probably the most boring content that anybody's ever made for Kerbal Space Program. Just floating around, repairing stuff. Yeah, this is what everybody wanted to come see. Some dude just randomly repairing things. Alright, we want to transfer crew, EVA. I do have to admit, I do enjoy EVAs. I'm glad the engineers are now able to do more. Because I always wanted to play with the engineers, and it was just, there was just never a good opportunity to do it. And now we've got a good opportunity to do it. They can repair things, which is what an engineer would normally do. Or work on the science experiments or whatever, right? It's a repair computers. Slow down my cruise here. A little coming in a little hot. hardly using any of his EVA fuel for this. Little puffs here and there. Gotta have a cooling loop somewhere, right? Alright. You guys are coming home. But I think I'm gonna leave a lot of these parts up here. Pin you. And we're going to take you out, and we're going to put you here. We're going to take you out, we're going to put you here. What? Those are smaller containers. Jeez. There. That fixed it. Pin. Pin. Give Bill a parachute. I'll take that parachute away. Alright. How much fuel does that thing have left? Okay. I think we are going to do some soldering here. Yeah, that misses it enough. Bang. Well, while we're not redesigning those parts anymore. They are now one. And I would weld those together, but that is taking up the perfect amount of space to not interfere with that. So we'll leave those how they are. And this should be starting research. You should start research. There's no one in here. You guys are starting research. I don't understand what I do here. It says this lab is full. Alright, we'll have to figure that out later. In the meantime, let's go ahead and bring him home. Bring these guys home. Let's do some planning here real quick. So I only need about 500 meters a second. I got 1100 there. That should be enough. And we refueled this little fella. Okay, let's go ahead and extend this out. Oh yeah, we still have 700 meters a second. We only needed 400. Okay. Give me some time to create the maneuver here. Ooh, way too low. Come on, 55. Come on, give me a 55. Close enough. Ruh-roh. I hope that thing doesn't come flying towards us. Thought we had moved enough out of the way. We'll see what happens. I think we're clear, though. I think we're in the clear. Coming in on the dark side once again. Now we'll burn the remainder of our RCS to bring our APO down. And it helps slow us down a bit so we're not hitting... Oh, well that was short-lived. So we're not hitting the atmosphere like a stinking bullet. Alright, retract. Retract. Close the doors. Turn these lights off. Turn the lights off. Turn lights off. Hopefully, we can survive. We may have to do one or two braking maneuvers. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do one or two little braking maneuvers. Maybe I should have gone 48. That's what they mean by you'll skip right out of the atmosphere. Getting a little warm. Just trying to create as much aerodynamic disruption as possible. Well, that killed another 200 kilometers. 8 more times, I think we'll be just about where we need it to be. There, we'll do it this way. Ooh, that's pulling it down pretty quick now. Are we going back up already? What? I didn't even get down to 53 that time. We dropped down to 56 and then went right back up. But it brought our APO down quite a bit. Maybe it's making me more aerodynamic. I don't see how, but I guess maybe that would make me more slipstream through there, huh? Because it's round. Where here, I'm giving up more of a blunt face to go with. But my parry came down a bit. Just gotta do some aero braking. Brought the Apo down to 180 before we started to go back up again. Keep this up, we might be able to bring that down enough to where we won't have to bounce off the atmosphere again, because we're down to 138. Slow us down more. More. Our speed is dropping. I think we might have one more. Maybe that's what I need to do with Eve. There's a bunch of aero braking maneuvers. Ooh. That's getting down pretty low. We're down to 91. When we start tumbling now, is that going to bring it down faster? Not really. But I don't think we're going to. Oh, yep, our parry's dropping again. I don't think we're gonna go back up out of the atmosphere. We're just gingerly floating right there now. And we're below 70. Yoo-hoo! We're gonna stop going up there in a minute. Let's see if we can go over this way. Yeah, our inclination's changing. Our parry apps is dropping hardcore now. We're gonna end up dropping like a stone here in a minute. Yeah, we're not coming back to KSC 1. We are going to land somewhere over here in the darkness yet again. 'Cause I don't know how to land in the light. Can he not do an EVA report? Hi! I thought those things passed through, but I guess they don't. Yeah, now we can look at the ground. He gets to look at all the beautiful stuff, as well as the ground. What does that say? Why is it not clear enough? What's wrong with my... What's wrong with my graphics? Reflection texture. Heh. Alright, whatever. Should be able to read those, but I mean, that comes in nice and clear. All this stuff's nice and clear. We're in the descent, air braking, SAS, retrograde, prograde, stability assist, RCS off. And I think I can click on these. Oh, yep, see. So you can ultimately fly directly from the cockpit. See, I can go ahead and arm the chutes. Deploy them when I'm ready. .2 kilometers a second. There's my altitude, my nav ball. Ooh, what's that? That's my glide slope. Yay! Wow, we're still really up there. We're still at 52 kilometers. Vessel view software not installed. Monopropellant empty. What? Bill is flying? Why is it not Jeb? We're all gonna die! Time to start my rotation. It's gonna be so weird today. I think we're gonna lose that docking port. That's a shame. Oh, maybe not. Starting to cool down. We're slowing down. Awesome. I don't have anything to transmit with, do I? No. No, I do not. Oh, what a bummer. Why is that thing still hot? It took a lot of heat. See if it slows this thing down enough. If not, we'll just bail out and 10.2. That's a little fast. I think we'll just lose the tanks though. I think everything else will be fine. I'm wondering if we should just bail out just to be on the safe side. Ah, we're slowing down. We're at that's going to absorb a lot of the impact. And he's up here anyway. It's going to be a spectacular landing. Come in sideways. That should be pretty flat. .9. Yeah, it's not gonna blow much up. Gentle little flop. I thought those were. Oh, they were. Okay. They just wibble wobbled around a lot more than I thought. Recover vessel. Alright, guys. I think that's where we're going to end it. We remodeled and redesigned the space station. Did a recovery and restocking quest. And, yeah. We got those guys back safely on a craft that technically wasn't designed to ever return. I think we did good. Hope you all enjoyed it. Press the buttons, press all the switches, move the knobs. and have a great weekend. I'll catch all of you later.